So glad to get these two ladies here to help us through a very difficult topic. And let's go to them right now. Lori Bates, our director, of course, on my right, our good friend who's been here many times with us before. Sheila Jones is director of marketing at Mountain Valley Hospice and Palliative Care. And next to her is our favorite social worker. Celine Teague is outreach provider and a representative here today for this discussion that we're having, which is very specific about, again, as I say, a serious topic, but welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
We hear a lot about drug overdose deaths lately, and we hear about the tragic victims. We don't always hear about the loved ones that they leave behind. So I guess my question to both of you is, what is Mountain Valley Hospice doing to help these folks? Sheila.
You know, part of what Mountain Valley Hospice does as a part of their hospice program is grief support. And so we think about all those loved ones left behind. So we felt that starting a grief support group that targets those specific families is hugely beneficial. We've named that group Solstice, and Celine here, she's sort of our head of that. She's spearheaded that.
And how is it different? Because I don't want to, we've all lost family members, and support groups aren't just for everybody. I guess they're specific, and that's why you're making this one very specific. And what was the thought behind it?
We discovered through some of our other grief support programs and groups that there were some parents who had lost adult children to overdose. And the dynamics surrounding those particular deaths are a lot different from having a child or another loved one who has passed away from a natural death, because you've got all of the stigma surrounding the drug use, you've got the shame of that, you've got the guilt of, was there something more that I could have done to prevent this death? And
that's why you need the separate support group, because I'm not downgrading what I felt in losing a parent, but I wouldn't be able to relate to somebody that lost a child to drug abuse.
There you go.
So I see that. Now, are these groups, support groups, readily available? Because I know that's one thing sometimes people ask. They say, gee, I think I need some help. I think I need to go talk to somebody, but now where can I go? So I guess the question is, are they available? Is it just one spot that you have these, or what?
Right now we have a group in Stokes County and we have a group in Winston-Salem. And these are open to anyone in the public who has lost someone to an overdose loss. So this is available to the public. They don't have to be affiliated with hospice in any other way, and they're free of charge to anyone who needs to come.
Celine, I'm just wondering, what kind of feedback do you feel you can get from this? Do you think that people feel like by reaching out and sharing that this is helping them work through?
Yes, I do think so. I've had a couple of people, who have expressed to me that it's a lifesaver to be able to come into a room with people who are experiencing similar to them, and to be able to learn from them, but also get support from them and each other. So it's a great group of peers. So there's not the shame. They can openly talk about what they've been through all stages of when their loved one was using, to trying to help their loved one, to finally losing their loved one.
Sheila, how would I be able to get involved with something like this? Would I go through you at Mountain Valley Hospice, or how does it work?
Well, our plans for the future is to expand these groups to other counties, because, of course, we serve 17 in two states.
You're everywhere.
We're everywhere. And so why not take this to those other areas, because we're all needing it. And it's just simple, just calling our office and saying, hey, I want to learn more about the Solstice group or the support group, for folks who've survived, losing a loved one to opioids.
Right.
So, and that number is 888-789-2922.
All right, say it for me slow. I'm going to write it down.
888-789-2922.
2922. That's great. And don't forget, because we had just a few seconds left, I usually ask you at the beginning, I'm going to ask you now, Sheila, just to remind everybody, in case they haven't experienced what hospice does, what does hospice offer? Who does it serve?
We offer many services providing end-of-life care to those with a terminal illness of 6 months or less. We don't, so we do that in that 17 counties with 9 offices and 2 hospice homes. We just got it going on. We can help you out.
You do, and I love the work you do. Up on screen, mtnvalleyhospice.org is the website, and Sheila gave us the number 888-789-29. Did you say 29?
2922.
2922. All right. Thank you, ladies. Thanks for all you do.
Thank you.